The Knicks are planning a massive move. According to an NBA insider, if the Knicks do not get past the Indiana Pacers, roster changes are coming this offseason. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. But before we get started, about 52% of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you have notifications on as well too. If you want to support the channel, the easiest way to do that is to hit that subscribe button. And now, let's get started. The Knicks are planning a massive move. Tonight is Game 5. The Knicks' backs are against the wall. They are down in this series 3-1. Tonight is an elimination game. If New York loses this game, their season is over. But there could be even more at stake for the Knicks during tonight's game. According to an NBA insider, if the Knicks do not get past the Indiana Pacers, major roster changes could be coming this offseason. We could even see more changes than that. Let's break down the following report that we have here from NBA Insider with SNY, Ian Begley. Shout out to Ian Begley for giving us this following information here. According to him, if the Knicks don't beat the odds by beating the Pacers in the next 3 games, the post-mortem analysis won't be pretty. The organization will have to ask itself several important questions. 2 of the most pressing questions are obvious ones. Number 1, is Tom Thibodeau the right head coach for the team? And number 2, is the roster good enough to compete for a title? Firstly, shout out to Ian Begley of SNY for helping to update us with this following information here. But let's go ahead and break down those 2 most important questions, because clearly, if the Knicks do not get past the Indiana Pacers, we could either see a coaching change or a roster change. But here's the thing. A coaching change? I don't think that's going to happen. Going back to the report here, as you can see, one of the questions that the Knicks will likely ask themselves if they get eliminated by the Pacers is if Tom Thibodeau is the right head coach for this team. But here's the thing. Each and every year, under Tom Thibodeau, the Knicks have gotten better and been a better team. Last year, we got to the Eastern Conference semifinals. This year, we're in the Eastern Conference Finals, a place we have not been in 25 years. Now, can Tom Thibodeau do better? Can he play his bench better? Can he make better adjustments? Can he do certain things a lot faster than he normally does? Because at times, it takes him a very long time to make any significant changes. I think we all understand that. I think we all can point to the issues that Tom Thibodeau has as the head coach of the Knicks. But I think we can also point to the success that he's had as head coach of New York. Because if you look over the years, the Knicks have slowly, it has not happened fast, but slowly, we have become a better team, a more respected team, a team that now you know is likely going to be in the postseason each and every year. You can thank Jalen Brunson. You can thank Leon Rose. You can thank this roster. But I think a little bit of that thanks also goes to head coach Tom Thibodeau. Even though he hasn't made the right moves all the time, the right adjustments all the time, not making the changes in a timely manner like a lot of us wanted to see. At the end of the day, he has motivated this locker room. The team believes in him. The team speaks out for him. And a lot of players on this team want Tom Thibodeau to remain the head coach of this team, including Jalen Brunson, your superstar. If that's the case, I don't see a world where Tom Thibodeau is not the head coach of the Knicks next season. Again, got us to the ECF. It may not sound like a lot, and maybe you may have wanted the Knicks to get farther than this. But think about it. Even coming into this postseason, most people didn't have the Knicks even being part of the Eastern Conference Finals. But now look, we're here. So I don't think a coaching change is actually going to happen. more likely is a roster change. One of the other questions the Knicks will ask themselves if they are eliminated by the Indiana Pacers: is the roster good enough to compete for a title? And I think that is where you're going to see the most changes happen this offseason. Honestly, if the Knicks get eliminated by the Indiana Pacers, they're going to have to look into a mirror and decide, is this current roster good enough, or are they going to have to make other additions to this team? Do they need to add another superstar player to this roster in order to compete for a championship? Or do they just need to add more pieces to their bench, increase their depth? And if New York looks to add another superstar player to this team, we already covered it a few weeks ago, but let's go ahead and review it again. If the Knicks feel they are one superstar away from competing from a championship, whether that superstar be Kevin Durant or Giannis Antetokounmpo, everybody on the roster, not named Jalen Brunson or OG Anunoby, are likely available for trade. That means potentially Karl Anthony Towns could be on the trading block. That means potentially Mikal Bridges could be on the trading block. And the number one superstar that has been linked to the Knicks over the course of the last few weeks, the top of the list, has been Kevin Durant. Now, he's a little bit older, he's aging, and I don't know if the Knicks at this point would gut their roster for an aging superstar like Kevin Durant. But if they feel like KD is the missing piece, they might go ahead and make that move. But I think I speak for everyone, including Leon Rose and this Knicks front office. Cost is going to determine everything. If the cost to trade for one of these superstars does not make sense to Leon Rose, he will not be making those trades and he will not be making those moves. A superstar sounds nice and it sounds good on paper. But even though you make trades like that, it doesn't mean you're automatically going to win a championship, because chemistry matters. Chemistry is important. And I know Leon Rose understands that as well too. And if the Knicks are not able to land a superstar, or even better, maybe they don't think they need a superstar in order to compete for a championship, then most likely they're going to keep this roster together, and the changes we're going to see are going to come from the bench level, likely adding more depth pieces to this bench. And one of the areas we need help in the most, we need more players in the most, is our wing position and our center position. We need legitimate backup centers. We need legitimate backup wings. And we also need those players to be players that Tom Thibodeau trusts and will actually utilize in game, regular season and postseason. Now, I don't think that the Knicks are going to aggressively go after a superstar this offseason unless they feel that star is going to make or break their chances of actually getting a championship, because they're not going to gut their team in order to get a superstar on this roster. I think the more notable upgrades we're going to see is going to come to the bench, going to come to the backup center position, and come to that depth, because clearly during the postseason, we needed that. We also needed a bench that played together a lot longer so they had chemistry together. Just like the starters need chemistry, the bench needs chemistry. Those two things, if they're stronger for us, the Knicks will be a better team because of it. But either way, changes are coming. But that doesn't mean that anybody, including myself, is in a rush or a race to get to those changes. Last time I checked, New York still has life within them. This series is 3-1. We are not done yet. We are not eliminated yet. And we are not out of this race. We can talk about all the moves in the offseason that the Knicks are going to make once we are officially there. As of right now, it's great to understand what's coming if we don't get the job done. But guess what? The job is still there. It's still left and it's still remaining. And New York still has a chance to take this series. It looks like it's impossible. It may be improbable, but guess what? Other teams have come back down 3-1. That means it's been done before. And as long as it's been done before, that means another team can do it again. And this Knicks team has already proven it can beat the odds. It's already proven they can shock the world. Why can't they do that again? Is it impossible? Can it not happen? Is everything against us? I don't feel that way. I still believe that this Knicks team has what it takes to do the impossible and go all the way to the NBA Finals. And I am always going to believe it until we are officially eliminated. But what about you guys? What do you think about the Knicks planning to make massive moves this offseason? Let me know in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below, and of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.